if you walked on sunshine, you'd die, right? Like the floor is lava. I'm thinking. Okay, anyway, ready? Okay. Hello everybody. Hello, it is Saturday night. Welcome to DANtics, the only game show that has a host with a hawk. Well, sort of. Can you see it a little bit?
Mostly.
Can you see? You can see it if I put my hand back here. There it is. I swear it's there. It's there, I promise. I didn't get anything stuck in it today. Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? Happy Saturday night. Hello, Dan and Crystal. Hello, everybody. It is Saturday night. We bought in, today was a Kentucky Derby, because Crystal made Kentucky Derby pie.
I did.
Which, I don't know, I didn't see anybody talk about the Kentucky Derby pie during the 5 hours of coverage they had for the Kentucky Derby.
5 hours?
I know, right? It was 11:30 this morning, everybody. And I turned on the TV. I was already, like, watching F1 stuff and blah, 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 and hockey. And then it's like 11:30, the Kentucky Derby. It's on Peacock. So I put it on, and it's all like, this is the 148th Kentucky Derby. Because they have to super sell the Kentucky Derby. It's like 2 minutes. It's like the best 2 minutes of your life. I'm like, that's what they called me in high school.
Oh, shut up. Nobody's ever said that.
That's what they called me. It's the best 2 minutes of your life. All these horses, they're going to run around, and nobody's going to kick or punch, which sucks. Like, it'd be way radder if they did.
I don't know. The winning horse was pretty feisty there at the end.
So I'm like, all right. And then the guy said these things because I was Crystal. I was like, let's see this. Let's see the Daytona 500 of horses. You know. And then so then the guys were like, for the next 5.5 hours. I'm like, 5.5 hours? What are you gonna do for 5.5 hours? It's like it's the Super Bowl coverage there. We're gonna listen to John Madden talk about tough acting Tenactin and his favorite players of the NFL season. And it's like, what are they doing? So they killed 5.5 hours. We left it on most of the time. I had to like watch F1 qualifying, but I went back. And they had some micro races. And then they tried to sell you on the horses. You're all, look at this horse. And they're all showing the bloodlines from the horses. And they have the worst names.
They really do.
Yes. Here comes Pancakes Blankets on the backside. I'm like, what is this? This is so weird. Even today, what was it? It was like Lols or Rafflecopter was in it today.
Oh no, what was the one?
It was
Tis the Bomb.
Tis the Bomb. Oh my gosh, I thought it was crazy. Is anybody watch this? Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Shannon does. She says that it was the best derby she's ever watched, and she's watched like 35 of them.
Everybody was wearing these weird hats. I swear.
One of them came on and I was like, oh my god, it looks like a lampshade. And then they were like, here's so-and-so with her lampshade hat. Like, that was the actual name of it.
It was, huh? And I'm like, everybody looked like the Flintstones in the beginning of the Flintstones when they threw the ribs on top of the car and it fell over. Everybody just looked like that. They all had taco neck syndrome.
It was sort of Hunger Games-ish, too.
Yeah, they all had old school Shaq taco neck syndrome. And they just, like, walked around like this. Everybody's going to the chiropractor tomorrow.
Yes.
So we watched it. We went to the store, came back and stuff, and it was you know what it was? We watched all the coverage until about 5 minutes before it started. The guy was all like, and then we're like, we're leaving to go to the store. So we left to go to the store. But good thing, like, I put it on and fast forward back to it or rewound back to it. We watched it right now, and it was all right. They ran around in a circle. Nobody did anything crazy.
Just one circle, too.
Those people are so tiny that ride on the top of them.
They really are.
They're so tiny.
You have to be.
I guess so. I've never been on a horse, but that looks kind of fun. Anyway, happy Saturday night, everybody. Here's what I need help on, please, before we get started here. My Pittsburgh Penguins are tied 4-4 right now in the third period, and I'm gonna need some hockey updates from all of you, please, because it is the playoffs, and I almost tried to fall off the roof just so I could injure myself and watch hockey.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You can't do that without Hannah.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Yeah, that's right, huh? We can't Poppins off the house. Not at all. Oh man. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good time tonight. It's Saturday night. Anything going on in the chat? Here's what's happening. I have the chat over here, but it's really super tiny.
Yeah, there's 3 versions of the chat. You can't see any of them, huh?
I kind of a little bit. Actually, I can see 4 versions of the chat, but all of them just look minish to me.
You can even make that bigger?
I have it. I don't know if I can make this font bigger. Sorry. Oh, but it's not like.
No.
I'm just getting old. I'm just.
You even have your glasses on.
I do. Look, it's Crystal, everybody. Oh, look, I can like. What's that thing called? What's the rum called? I'm Captain Morgan and you.
I don't know if you can do that on here.
I don't think so either. Oh my gosh, it's turning into the Land Before Time as Mooch goes running back. There's a Moochosaurus. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Dan. I don't follow ice hockey, only baseball, and that's really only just my Yankees. Somebody please ban Dale from the chat
Aw.
for the hockey hate. And the Yankees, that's like a cheat code, dude. That's like having a cheat code when you play video game baseball.
Dale is female.
What?
Dale is female.
Oh, sorry, Dale.
I mean, not that Californians don't call females dude, but
Oh,
just wanted to make sure you know
I
that.
call my mom dude.
You do. And she calls you dude ski.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so tonight the game is going to be fun. You're going to answer questions in the chat.
Yes.
And that's going to be us. You're going to answer questions in the chat. We have the law here. Y'all know what the law is. The law makes sure that the correct answer is in order right here. Look how beautiful all of you look here in text form that I can't read, but I'm sure you're saying awfully nice things.
Yes. Only nice things.
Only nice things. So when you answer in the chat, if you think that your answer was first, because it is going to show up first in your chat because it's right there before it sends it all out to the ether webs.
Oh no, Dan, you brought out all the Yankees fans.
Oh no.
I think they'll hate you now.
Oh yeah, boo-hoo. Oh Jeter. Oh Jeter cheater. Oh. Oh, the great Bambino or the great Bam Bimbo or whatever. I don't even know. One of them's bread. One of them's a baseball player. He called his shot. I call my shot at the Subway. I'm like, I want the number 3. So
Yeah, you
I
do.
can do that too. Go Detroit Tigers, somebody said. Ouch. You baseball fans. Baseball started like 3 days ago, and the Dodgers are already like 14-3. I'm like, you guys played too many You guys played too many baseball games in one turn. So anyway, so you're going to put your answer in the chat here where we're going to read. So if you think that you answered correctly before somebody else, let us know, and we will go review it here in the chat. I see a super chat right here from McBlurry Blur or something. So thank you so much, because it's just blurry. I have 2 pair of glasses on too, by the way.
You do?
I have my looking glasses and I have my funky glasses, and it's still blurry.
Well, I will read it to you, Dan.
Can you put Dan in the
I
penalty
don't
box?
need glasses.
Yes.
PJ, make today
Yes.
count, says,
Hi,
I
PJ.
visited, thank you for the super chat, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I visited New Haven, Connecticut today. My friend Gunnar and I went to the old Saybrook Lighthouse, Outback Steakhouse, and we explored the campus of Yale.
That
Sounds like an exciting
rad.
day.
I haven't been to Outback in like 2 relationships.
Right?
My first
I don't
girlfriend
think
worked
I've
at
ever been there.
my first girlfriend worked at Outback. I never got any free bloomin' onions.
No?
No, but I did have Outback food a lot. It was expensive. Thank you so much, PJ, for the super chat. And man, Gunner's a rad name. Like, I'm digging the name Gunner.
Yeah? You
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Sam wants to know if we could just put you in the penalty box.
I don't. 2 minutes for what?
It is
the truth.
It is draw Dan
It's
in a
the truth.
scenario tonight.
I
so-
was thinking you draw me like in the club, but like with a pole.
Oh, I was gonna put you on a horse.
I could be like Magic Mike or like
So we've got it. We've got to do something for super chats.
or Magic Mike and Ike.
That's more like it.
That's more like
Do
it.
we think I can draw horse heads?
Ew, no, I don't want you
do
to
we
draw.
not want horse heads?
That's could you draw mint juleps at least?
I
Could you
don't
draw those stupid hats? Can you?
Everybody's name gets a stupid hat.
Can you draw one of those like hats? None of them were like. Who's that dude from James Bond? Jim Jam, Rip Rack, Ripshaw, Jawmouth, and he
never
had his
seen a
hat,
James
and
Bond
his
movie, I
hat,
don't know.
and his hat had the blades on the end of it. Rim Ram. It's something that's probably not politically
Nobody knows what
correct
you're talking
anymore. Yeah. Someone will save me in the chat.
We've got Chris with a super chat who
What's
says
up, dude?
he's been holding on the Skype line for 2 weeks. Any chance I can win again on DANtics?
Nobody wants to call in the DANtics anymore.
Chris always does. Chris is always there for us. Amanda suggesting I put you in a pot with succulents.
I could do that. I could be Little Shop of Horrors ish.
Linda has saved the day. How about drawing horseshoes? That I can do.
Okay.
Does that work for you,
That's
Dan?
perfect, yes.
Okay.
Horseshoes are great. Thank you so much. Do you have any horseshoes? I had a horseshoes once from Ponderosa. I went to the Ponderosa once, which is up by like Lake Tahoe. And Haas wasn't there, so calm down, ladies. Okay,
I don't even know what that means.
I feel like one of those things that you put on your car antenna when cars used to have antennas. I can't grab onto you. I can't grab onto your hand anymore. High five. Let's read here. Let's see your palm. I'm gonna read your love line.
What?
Let me see your palm.
All right, first one here is going to be for PJ.
What's up with all those scratches on your hand? Are you okay? Do you need something?
It's because I have a lot of cats. I don't know if you know that about me.
This morning I was sitting on the couch and Precious came up and laid by me.
Aw.
And then I was petting him and then he rolled over on his back and then he was trying to eat my hand. It was cute at first
He's a
until
little feisty.
until I started bleeding everywhere.
Pro tip, Dan, when he gets like that, find him a toy.
I couldn't get up though.
No?
I just sat down. I'm not getting back up. It was
Fair.
first thing in the morning.
it.
It was. Crisp. A pot with suck you what's? No, that's not Succulents. Yeah, lint.
Oh, Chris.
It's lints, bro. It's lints. Oh my gosh. So what are we gonna draw me in? Did we decide what we're drawing me in?
No.
Are you gonna draw me? Are you gonna draw those big old hats on me?
Maybe. We got another super chat here from PJ.
What's
He
up,
says
PJ?
that Gunner is from Santa Cruz. Oh yeah, it's from
That's
Santa
right.
Cruz.
Yes.
Didn't vlog it though. It was one of those days where we just spent it together. Sometimes you gotta do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lily wants to know, Dan, when you do future DANtics episodes, can you make sure it says the right thing? Because sometimes it says in the chat when you mean call in.
Does it? I don't. You know, look.
I think, are we talking about the YouTube description? 'Cause
Probably.
that always gives us trouble, and
Well,
not for lack of trying.
if I put like 2 more minutes of effort into it,
Well, okay, maybe for lack of trying.
no, I can make sure that happens. I do not want. Who was confused?
That was Lily.
Lily CK.
Yes.
Look, I don't. That's the last thing I want you to do is be confused about which version of DANtics it is. So I'll
Trust
make
the
sure.
calendar. Whatever the calendar says is accurate.
Why? Because that's what you made.
Yes.
That's because Crystal's in charge of the calendar.
Don't trust Dan.
When Crystal's in charge of something, then you know it's right. I just kind of clock in and follow along and ask what I'm doing tonight. What am I doing tonight again?
Pretty much.
What's my fun gimmick?
Green Frogger with your hockey update. Rangers and Penguins are tied at 4 with 15 minutes left in the third period.
Oof, man, you know what? Why did I bother putting the chat on here that I couldn't see? Why didn't I have the hockey game small?
Right?
In front of me.
You failed yourself.
Right.
We got Rob Schaefer with his member super chat that
What's
just
up,
says
Rob?
H.
H.
Just
Yes.
says H.
And with that H,
You get a horseshoe.
you get a horseshoe, Rob. Yes. We're about to ask some questions here in just a few minutes. I was at the store, and I begged and pleaded on my knees to get Carcassonne.
You did.
And I left there with no game.
Well, here's the thing. This bunker doesn't work at all. That's not good. You just got a new game, like 2 days ago.
Right.
And prior to that, I had ordered you a game that you don't know about.
What is it about? Are you going to give me hints?
About $30.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
Christine says it's a hockey playoffs. It sure is hockey playoffs. And boy, is my team up and down. They were up 4-1, and then it was 4-4. I was like, no. I was yelling at the screen. It was crazy. All right, I am ready.
Are you?
Are you ready to ask some questions?
Yeah. Sharon
I'm
says
ready.
she missed the first bit. How'd y'all like the Derby pie? We are going to talk about that.
Oh,
You
yes,
didn't miss that part. We are going to talk about that.
Okay, we could ask a couple questions, and then we could do some derby pie.
We could do that.
I could do that. Before that, I want to take a sip of this drink that's not optimal because, look, I have to, like, hold it.
Hold your mic.
Oh, could you please?
I can.
Wait, hold on.
Your elbows are so ugly. Don't look at my elbow.
Ew, wait, what?
Look, elbows are ugly.
I
There's
mean,
nothing attractive about an elbow.
You should get it pierced.
Ew, who does that?
I'm trying to, like, not gulp into the microphone. It's so sensitive. I'm trying so hard not to. All right, thank you. Look at no elbow.
No elbow. They're so ugly.
Wait, hold it again. Okay, for the rest of the show.
I'll drop the mic. I'm not afraid.
You'll hurt everybody's ears. Everybody's ears will be bad. All right.
We got another super chat here from Jess.
Ah,
Thank
Jess.
you so much.
Hi,
I don't
Jess.
know that I can fit Snow Dog's vlogs. Oh, that is the wonkiest horseshoe ever. Hold
No,
on.
you can put Jess's name there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yes, we were making horseshoes. That is a horseshoe. That isn't an animal's toe, like Chris said.
This is much easier when I did the first one.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe you need to smith out the cul-de-sac there.
Well, it is what it is, Dan.
All right.
What are we drawing you in?
Dan needs a 10-minute penalty box. No, if you get that, then you're kicked out of the game. And I just got here. All right.
Dan.
Yes.
We need to create a scenario for you.
Yes. Didn't we talk about me? Am I getting put in a bar next to Mr. Ed?
Next to Mr. Ed, huh? Let's see what we can do.
Oh, Chris, I just threw you under the bus. Don't worry. You didn't. You're just taking the fall for me and my bad jokes.
I don't actually know what a horse stall looks like.
Like, I think it's just like, oh, you should just centaur me. Could you? Can you?
I can do
One
that.
centaur
Which
coming up.
direction are you
No,
facing?
that's creepy.
Is it?
I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Like, you're gonna like put the rest of the animal on my back?
On your back? No, we're gonna...
That's creepy.
Stop moving!
I'm
Hold still, you.
This is the word. Don't make me have good horse legs.
You got a big horse booty?
That's true. Oh, I don't like this.
No?
You know, it's not as bad as the fawns. Not the fawns, hey, but a fawn like the goat.
Where
like,
I forget that everything's at an angle. This line is accurate on the board, but everything's at an angle on the screen. So.
Is that my back leg?
Just one of them.
I do not look like I'm running fast at all.
No.
Like in fact,
just
I have
there.
no joints. Am I just? Could you? Okay.
You want an elbow?
No, that's. Could you?
What are we doing with our lives?
Could you look? If that's the case.
Oh, angle. Hold on. Okay. What are we doing?
May I have like?
What?
At least could you draw like? Could you put some like skate wheels in the bottom of my feet?
Nope.
So at least it looks like I'm going somewhere.
Nope, absolutely
I am not moving at all. Hey, do you know where you find a centaur Dan?
Here's some action lines or fart lines.
No, that's just my tail wagging. I'm not going anywhere.
No.
I'm stuck here. Could you
I'm gonna have to make this
just
one bigger.
just little rollerblade wheels, or at least little Rosie the robot wheels on the bottom there? Just something so I can go.
Those ones that you like strap onto the bottom of your shoes.
But those ones don't roll very well. You gave me the worst rolling ones, like the ones that take like the skate key.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not. You're gonna hear.
Hey, I'm in charge of the art tonight.
You're gonna hear me coming a mile away.
Yep. All right, we got a super chat here from Amanda. We're gonna put a pin in it, but I will give you your horseshoe. She votes to put you in a vase of flowers for Mother's Day.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a note down here on the bottom of the board.
Okay,
Nobody can see it.
We could do
so
that
don't
next.
forget, that will be our next drawing.
Sam thinks my horse is farting. My horse doesn't fart. My horse digests everything. That's what I'm going to. You know.
Amanda almost didn't.
I look pretty good as a horse. I don't have to suck it in when the camera's only half up. So I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at me go.
Linda says Centaur Dan needs his sword and shield.
Oh, can I? Look, I'm feeling a little vulnerable here. Can I have like a saddle or something, or like?
I can.
Or could you put a towel on me?
A towel?
Wait, can I have a horse bikini? Because I'm feeling it.
How does that even work?
I'm feeling it. Can it be colored? Like, yeah.
How does a horse wear a bikini?
I just was more interested in the top.
Oh, well, you gotta have a bottom too, Dan.
Huh.
What are we doing?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, well, I just didn't want to be naked.
There's your triangle to cover. Wait, horses are mammals. Here you go. We gotta cover all your nipples.
That's where they are down there. Oh, okay. And then can the strap come up over yeah. Oh, that's hot. That reminds me of Total Recall.
Does it?
Yeah. Where's Steve? I think Steve. Look how hot I look. Oh, thank you so much.
Anything for you, Dan.
Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now. Who's liking this? Hannah says.
Oh my God.
Hannah in the chat with the WTF.
You gotta keep it fresh, guys.
I changed my mind. If you're here just for the questions, you're in the wrong place.
Super chat here from Lucas. Let me get you your horseshoe. He said, "What's up tonight, everyone?"
Oh,
just the usual.
I'm feeling
shenanigans.
fantastic.
Oh my God. And one more super chat here from Brittany. Tonight's super chats will get you a horseshoe.
What's up, Brittany?
In honor of the Kentucky Derby, the 2 minutes of Kentucky Derby. She says, "Time to get baked." Oh, wrong show. Hi, y'all.
No way. I'm a stud.
Okay.
I could win the Kentucky Derby now, right? Could I race it? What would my name be? Let me know in the chat what my horse name is here for the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, Dale says mama horses only have 2 nipples.
Wait, no, I paid for those.
Okay.
I paid for
He
those.
wants one to cover his belly button.
I need
apparently.
you all to let me know in the chat before we get started here what my horse name is for the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Yes. I like this. Thank you. One Gluefoot. Wait, what Gluefoot? Old Gluefoot. Wait, I'm hot. Dan needs a top hat. I don't know, Linda, if that's possible.
He moves too much for a hat.
This is awesome. I look great.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. I think so. With that, we
Horseshoes
should.
and Centaur Dan.
Yeah. Yes.
Wilton's naming you Willy Bubba.
Willy Bubba. Thanks,
Lucas
Wilton.
says, "What's that movie that was the zebra racing horses? That's what your horse name would be." I don't know what movie that is.
I don't know what that movie is either. but that
Adele
sounds
says that I need
familiar.
to read up on the anatomy of a horse and the location of their mammaries. Probably.
I don't know, Adele. I think that like it's hot horse summer. and I am feeling it.
Oh my god.
All right,
Let's
let's ask some questions.
Let's do it.
Let's do it here. All right, everybody. I have question number 1 here.
Don't forget to like look at the camera.
What you're gonna? Well, then like. All right, so how this is going to work is I'm going to ask the question, and as soon as I do, you can answer in the chat. The first one to guess it correctly or to Crystal's satisfaction wins a point on the board. We have the law here. I'll explain the law one more time. Ooh, I went fuzzy today. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, did I not?
I didn't set it
Your
today.
fault.
That's okay. I'll talk for a second. We have the law here. So when you type it in your computer here, sometimes it shows it up on your screen first before it shows it to everybody else. So that's why we have the law here. If you think you answered before anybody else, let us know in the chat. We have no problem going back to review to see who got points first. When I was doing Pictionary on Wednesday, I had a really bad time reading the chat. It was like a not good night for me, and I have no idea why. I thought I was doing just fine, but then sure enough, so please call us out if you think that you guessed it first. And on that note...
Hold on. Brittany says your horse name is DANtics. Wolfie says Stripes. Amanda says Hawkosaurus Rex.
Okay.
Lucas says Dan the horse with 3 nipples for some reason.
That's fine. That will be right on par with all those names today.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Green Frogger's got an update for you.
Oh, what is it?
Pittsburgh is up by 1 over the Rangers with 9 minutes to go.
No way. Oh, my God.
I thought something happened because Jess just commented, score.
Oh, dang. Somebody go and accidentally, somebody needs to drive their car into a light pole over there.
Stop it.
And get a power outage. No, because then I wouldn't be able to see it. Oh, no. Thank you, Green Frogger, for the update.
All right, let's answer some questions.
All right, here we go, everybody. Question number 1. What was the name of the Robin Williams film where he dressed up as an elderly British nanny? What was the name of the Robin Williams film where he dressed up like an elderly British nanny? Please put your answers in the chat while I'm standing here sideways. I can see your nose.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh,
whoa. Hannah with Med Doubtfire, and then Doris with Miss Doubtfire, and then everybody else with Miss Doubtfire. Nobody did not know it's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes, that was an easy one for you guys.
Yes.
When we do answer in the chat, I'm much more forgiving with spelling than I am in real life.
Are you?
I am.
Okay, so does that one go to Hannah?
It does go
Hey,
to
and
Hannah.
congratulations, everybody. A movie that I hope they don't remake. I mean, you couldn't remake it. They just call it something else.
Right.
Maybe. That was such a good movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. The last time I saw it was in high school when it was raining during PE. They didn't let us play outside because who knows why. So we had to watch a period's worth of Mrs. Doubtfire for PE, which was like 20 minutes. We didn't even get to the dude looks like a lady part. I know. Such a good movie. All right, everybody. Here we go. Hannah's on the board with 1. That's how the game is played. Super easy. Dale says, I like the easy ones. I can answer those. Let's see if this one is easy for you. Here we go. Question number 2. What is a young female racehorse called?
For all you horse
Yes.
pants.
What is a young female racehorse called? Answers in the chat now. Wolfie W says, great flamey boobies. I know, look at me. A filly from Cyber Husky, a foal, a pony,
foal,
a foal. Yeah. Yes, it is a filly. Am I a filly? am I filly?
I guess so.
Uncle
Yukon did point out that horses' nipples are by their hind legs.
Oh, well, I had a lift. I had a tuck. So it's up here. And I'm also, Crystal, I'm also part turtle. I'm going to go ahead and go in my shell real quick.
Okay.
And I'm back. Just horsing around. Okay.
Shut up.
All right. Cyber Husky and Hannah both on the board with 1. Here we go. Next question. Question number 3. Which U.S. state was the first to declare Christmas an official holiday? What U.S. state was the first to declare Christmas an official holiday? I will give you a hint. It's not what I thought it was, which was the North Pole.
That's not a U.S. state. You need to move forward a little. You're ruining the illusion here.
Like, right here? There we go. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Okay.
Lots of guesses here. We've got,
Yes,
let's see. Where are we? New York, Washington, Alaska, Iowa, New Jersey, California, Delaware, California, New York City. No, state, not city. Massachusetts, New York, Michigan, California, Michigan, Arizona, South Dakota.
You've almost named them all. Keep going.
Lucas was first with Alabama.
Good job, Lucas. Dang, that was almost all the states. Way to go, Lucas. And way to go, Alabama.
Yeah?
Yeah. They need to sing songs about that.
About how they were first?
Yeah. Like, we were yeah. Yeah, we were the first.
That was a hard one. I see the only 2 people that got the right answer were Lucas and Green Frogger.
I see Green Frogger with a good job. Yeah. Lucas is pumped up. Hype. Can't put any emojis in there, but you know, the hype emoji. What's on? You hear cat scratching?
Yeah.
What's the cat scratching?
The Rogue, I think.
It'd be better if he was always scratching on your turntable.
Or the 15 scratchy boxes in this dang house.
I know, huh? All right, question number 4.
Chris says, Alabama. If that's true, why don't we have banjo music and moonshine for Christmas?
That's true, huh?
Yeah, there's not even an Alabama-themed Christmas song.
All right, here we go, everybody. What was the original flavor of the filling of Twinkies? What was the original flavor of the filling in Twinkies? You like Twinkies? When was the last time you had a Twinkie?
Couldn't even tell you. Oh, no, you got those ones with Terry that were like strawberry or something. I tasted it, but it was gross.
Vanilla, red, banana, banana, marshmallow. I haven't seen anybody above Hannah.
Hannah was first.
Hannah,
with banana.
good job, Hannah.
That brings her to 2 points, and she's now in the lead.
I see Cyber Husky's here tonight too. So,
has anyone actually had a banana-filled Twinkie?
I have not.
I don't think I have.
I have.
I don't care for Twinkies.
I love Chocodiles. Chocodiles are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat a Twinkie. Like, I wouldn't buy a Twinkie anymore. I'd pick something else these days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah. But no, I have not tried the banana cream one. All right.
I don't know if they still make them. I feel like they probably released them as a limited edition thing. And then they go away again. Just to build the hype, like McRibs.
Okay, then. Well, next time I see one, I'm gonna have to try one then.
Okay.
It's a deal. It's a deal. All right, one more question, and then let's figure out where.
Lucas said that he's had one, and it's so good.
Hey, Crystal, I'm stuck to my jacket.
Where?
Up here.
Stupid sequins.
Thank you. Dang, this wardrobe malfunction wasn't as bad as a Super Bowl one, so we're good. All right, here we go. Next question, everybody. Let's go. Fast fingers. What type of animal is an Australian sea wasp? What type of an animal is an Australian sea wasp? That's such a cool name. Except for, like, you're named after another animal. Well, it's a bug, I guess. A bug, a fish, a lamprey, a bug, a dingo, a bird, a mammal, an insect, a cat, a fish, a dog, a fish, a bird, a wallaby, and a green frogger with jellyfish right before a Brittany with jellyfish. Brittany, are you texting and driving? If so, good job. I mean, like, on getting it so quick. Yes, it is not a drop. It is not a drop bear, which I still am not quite sure if they exist or not.
Me neither.
I'm still not quite sure. I know maybe kind of not. Like, they might exist. There's probably a better chance of them existing than the chupacabra.
Right.
But I'm still not sure if they're a thing or not.
Me neither.
Yes.
Dale says back in the late 90s or early 2000s, Hostess reintroduced the banana-flavored originals. That sounds about right to me because that's around the time I worked at the gas station. Mm-hmm. And I did the ordering, and anytime there was some bootleg snack, I would always order it, and people would always get excited at the bootleg snacks because who doesn't? And I feel like I ordered them for us to sell.
All right, next question. Oh, by the way, I have something inside my horse turtle shell.
Oh, no. Oh, geez, Dan.
It's, like, not in the right spot. How do you go? Oh, there you are. Look what I found. I found Chicken Dan. It was a sign when he tried to fall off of the shelf before the show started.
Was it a sign?
Yes.
That he needed to be a part of this?
Yes. Somehow I got to get my microphone in here. What if we, like, drilled a hole in its butt and
then it wouldn't squeak anymore, so absolutely.
You're okay with that?
Absolutely.
Sam says, no, not Chicken Dan. I thought you were a Chicken Dan fan. Maybe I can repurpose it. Maybe.
Can you see Lucas's comment?
Lucas says, I think the reason I like the lower one.
This screen. Can you see
put your cock away. I'm talking about the chicken. What? He's right here. So, like, is it like, have we turned against him now?
Yes.
So it's gone full circle.
Hannah and Amanda are still fans. So is Angela.
Do we need a poll if we're Team Chicken Dan
Wilton
or not?
says make him scream.
No, because it's gonna.
It's really loud, and some of you probably have headphones in.
It's really loud, and I can't, like, unsilence it. I guess I could. Well, if I pull his head off.
Sam says her dogs are sleeping outside her room, and they can hear you. Shh, not squeaking.
All right, no squeaking. I don't know. All right, Chicken Dan's gone.
Oh, thank goodness.
I think I might modify him into the microphone holder. I think that would be great. You know how many of those I've sold on Amazon?
That's great.
It's crazy.
Uncle Yukon says Alyeska's chicken wears a bikini. So does Dan's horse.
So does Dan's horse. All right, here we go. Next question. Which nut is used to make dynamite? Which nut is used to make dynamite? I don't know. There was like nut and dynamite.
Now
like,
you know.
I did not know. An almond, a cashew, a peanut, a peanuts. Yes, it is actually a peanut. Congratulations to Uncle Yukon.
Nice.
That said peanut. Is a cashew, an almond, a peanut?
What?
Is a cashew and an almond a peanut?
No, a cashew's a cashew and an almond's an almond.
Well, like, look, okay, so there's regular peanuts, right? Like, that's like the plant, like.
Those are peanuts.
Right. And then, like, so you can't name any of the other nuts peanuts. So there's, like, a cashew's a peanut and, like, an almond's a peanut.
All peanuts are nuts, not all nuts are peanuts, Dan.
No. But
PJ says, I always thought peanut butter tasted like dynamite.
only the Peter Pan peanut butter. All right. What's the score going on here? We have Hannah with 2, Cyber Husky with 1, Lucas with 1, Green Frogger, and Uncle Yukon also tied with 1.
Hannah says we can just stop now.
Of course. Of course. Cashews and almonds are not a peanut. What are they, like the Blue Lagoon or something like that, or whatever, whatever they're called, or something like that?
Oh my God, Dan. Next question.
All right, I still think all peanuts, or like what you call them, and then they have like names. Like they're all sandwiches.
No, but a peanut's a peanut.
Yeah, but a sandwich is a sandwich. It's like, do you want like like an Italian sub?
Yeah, so I could ask, do you want some nuts, and then like we would have to determine what kind of
I would
nut
be
we were
like,
talking about.
I have peanuts, and I might bring you almonds and cashews.
Then
and
you
stuff.
would be a liar.
No, I mean, but
Peanuts are a specific type of nut, Dan.
yeah, like
Ooh, Adele with the information. Peanuts are legumes, not nuts. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that
blue
thing's so confusing to
Blue
me.
Lagoons. All right, here we go. Next question. In what country is Stonehenge located? In which country would you find Stonehenge? Here you go. Thank you. Answer in the chat. I have to go to the trunk of my horse to find my drink. I'll be right back.
We've got Ireland, Italy, Ireland, and Sally was first with England, followed closely behind by Doris and Uncle Yukon, but Sally was first.
Here it is. Now it's warm. Good job. I have to keep hydrated. I can't make good horse noises.
No?
No.
You should work on that.
I should work on that. I should really do work on that. All right, good job, Sally, getting up on the leaderboard. My name never makes up on the leaderboard. How come we don't have any Dans watching? Is there not any Dans in the audience?
No, we banned all Dans. Jess T says, we named our horse Mayo. Mayo neighs. Like a horse neigh? You have to read it to really make it make sense.
Okay, I get it now. I'm like,
Yeah?
what? You really had a horse? All right, here we go. Next question. Correct answers if you'd like to get on this leaderboard. What is a male goose called? What is a male goose called? I would think it'd be called a goose.
It's not.
And it's like a goose dude. We have Uncle Yukon with gander, Cyber Husky, Chris with gander, everybody with gander. Everybody
knows
knew
it.
with
I think
it.
it's because that saying, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So look at that, Uncle Yukon,
Yeah, but,
tying
like,
it up.
That to me means like what's good for like one of the goose is good for all of the goose.
All of the gooses?
Isn't that what that means? Like the gander is the grip of gooses. Like you have like a bunch of like you have a bushel of gooses.
No.
It's a gander.
No.
Yeah, it's like that's. But what's good for the?
No. Now you know, Dan. You learn something every episode.
Or like every 2 minutes.
Pretty much.
It's like every 2 minutes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
So if you guys are finding that your answers are coming late in the chat, you may want to try refreshing your stream. That will help you be like on time with what we're streaming.
Okay.
And, try to eliminate the lag.
Yes, yeah, we'll hang out here for a second. In fact, I think it's time to change me up.
I think we can do that.
I think it's time to change
we are
me up
going
into
with
something
Amanda's
else.
super chat suggestion of a flower vase for Mother's Day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so while you're doing that, I watched some documentary on Netflix the other night, right? And apparently, look, and I've been a Pittsburgh Penguins fan and a fan of like Pittsburgh sports in the city of Pittsburgh since early 90s, right? So like never once has anybody been like, "Hey, did you know they had like a nuclear plant there?" And So apparently, like back in the late 70s, they had this place called 3 Mile Island. And
I bet most people know about this, Dan.
they had these like, it looked like the Simpsons, right? Like they had this Simpsons stacks and stuff. And then for some reason, like it wasn't good anymore. Like the reactors like locked up and stuff. And they're like, what do we do? And we're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna explode. And all the like radiation leaked everywhere. And then like they lied to everybody. the big surprise, right? And then everybody is just like hanging out there in the radiation area. But like and then it ended, right? It was like 3 or 4 episodes. It was really good. And they were like worried that like the bottom was gonna fall out of the reactor and it was gonna eat through the earth, which I thought was like, that was interesting.
I think that was more they were likening it to the China Syndrome movie. More so than that was actually going to happen.
Yeah, apparently it's not good if the bottom of the reactor falls out. That's not good. That's not good at all. But it was really super interesting why they were panicking trying to figure out about all this radiation stuff. And I've never heard of this before, ever.
Never, ever?
Never, ever have I heard about this before at all. I don't even know, like...
I mean, to be fair, there's lots of things you've never heard of, but go ahead.
Here's what I don't like about the documentary. It's like, I need a where is it now update on everything. Because it takes you a while to put it together. It takes a year or so to get everything put together. I need a where is it now update. I didn't Google it. I can. But, like, is it still there? How did I not know about this 3 Mile Island thing?
I don't know, Dan.
Yeah. It was really good, though.
It was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could have been done in one episode. It didn't need to be, like, 4 hours long, but whatever. That can be said about most documentaries.
It didn't, right? It didn't. But it was more to it. There was somebody that was like, we'll call like a whistleblower, who was like, hey, like, there's more radiation coming out than possible. There's more problems than what they're leading to believe. And it was all about their story. It was super interesting. So if you run across it on Netflix, it's called like, I don't know, Panic at 3 Mile Island or something like that. I'm not really sure. But it is good. All right, 6-4 Pittsburgh, which means they had an empty net goal.
Nice.
And that means we're up 2-1 in the series. Yahoo! That is awesome. That makes me super happy. The next game's on Monday night, which I will be able to see. That'll be fantastic.
That was loud.
Totally a famous or infamous event. Maybe you were too young. Well, I was born in 78, and I think it happened like in 77. But still, like, just like it's never. I never see it in the news. I never see it on TV. Like, nobody's been talking about this for a long time. I guess we're trendsetters because it happened before Chernobyl.
Yes.
But even like I knew about that, and that's not even in my country.
Right. I think that was a bigger deal.
Yeah. All right. So what you got me in here?
I'm making you flowers. I don't know how to draw too many flowers. There's like, I think that's a tulip.
Yes.
And then like sunflowery.
Those are the only two I know how to do too. Can I
Yeah.
have that greeny hanging down like peas that hang down on like the one that you have out there that looks like hair?
Oh, the string of pearls?
Yeah. Could I have? Yeah, but not around my neck. Like around the bottom of or around the neck of my pot.
You got it.
Yeah. Some of those are good. Some of those are good. It's like, it is like football, and 2 minutes gets stretched into hours. No, not hockey. Hockey, they pretty much, it's going to be over in pretty much in like 2 minutes. It is definitely not like that. I ran into a YouTube video, Wilton, in real life that was like Michael Jordan's last. It was like Michael Jordan's last 4 minutes of his career, right? It was the last 4 minutes of the game, and it was like, I think it was like a 40-minute video. It was so long. Right. I was fast forwarding through it, just like, oh, I remember those memories, but oh my gosh, it was exponentially much longer than the time that was actually on the clock. 7-4, nice. I will take that. Good win for Pittsburgh. Good win for Pittsburgh. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared during that time of the 3 Mile Island thing. They weren't like, when you watch this documentary, they were like unsure about everything, and then they started having conflicting documentaries about the truth, and it's like, it's okay, you can like it's okay to be outside, and it just looks scary. But I don't know how the reactors work anyway. I don't know if there was a bunch of like green goo inside those like tubes, like on The Simpsons. I'm not really sure.
Dale says she was in like the 7th grade back in the days when Jimmy Carter was still president during the 70s and living in New Jersey at the time. That's why she was scared.
I got to hear this Carter dude talk for the first time in my life, and he sounded like the Colonel from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I mean, he was a peanut farmer.
I didn't. Was he really?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. What kind of peanuts? Like the peanuts or like cashews or almonds?
The kinds that make dynamite. Peanuts, Dan.
But he
peanuts.
was talking like he had 11 herbs and spices. Okay, are we? What do you have me in here? I kind of like what's going on here.
You are a flower.
I am. Oh,
I
look
guess,
how beautiful.
This flower's just floating. I guess it needs a stem.
My stem's a little like weak.
What do you want?
I get my stem. It's
You want
fine.
it thicker to hold up your big head?
Yeah.
There you go, Dan.
You could give it a little bit of a belly. Oh, look at I'm like woohoo with my stem. Wait, which way am I facing?
Whichever way you want.
Wait, is that my booty then? Is that my that's
That's the only way I could do it.
so that's my plant booty. Let's take it. I'm in.
I guess.
I am.
Jess T wants to know if a bearded man makes faces. Is he a Harry Potter?
Yes. Okay, I don't even have like plant hands. Hey,
What? Plant hand? Dan?
Almost
You're
should-
asking too much.
some pollen. There should be a little bee. There should be a little bee for me. Okay, are you ready?
Want a little bee? I don't have yellow.
We don't. Yellow don't show up. Oh yeah, it was kind of orange.
We have orange. We can do.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna ask another question. Now I had give a chance for everybody to catch up. Here we go. What is the most populous city in the United States? What is the most populous city in the United States? Ooh, I got that one right. Well, the answer's here, but like I guessed first. Thank you for the B. He got his steener removed. Hannah with New York City. New York City. Everybody with New York City. People know it's New York and Los Angeles. That was almost my first guess, but I guess New York. But I do know this question. Yes. So congratulations, Hannah, with 3
Pulling
correct
back into
today.
the lead.
Yes.
Yeah, a little off.
All right. I hope that bee don't sting my butt.
I didn't give him a stinger. You're good.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for that. You can make them into a wuzzle. Remember the wuzzles?
Yeah.
What was it? It was half bee, half monkey,
Don't remember.
or was it half bee, half elephant? It was a heffalump. No, that's not right. it was like half bee, half elephant. I think it was. You guys remember the wuzzles? Okay. Which original Pump Up song was written for the movie Rocky 3?
You were so unpumped up when you read that. Try it again.
I didn't understand what was going on here. Which original Pump Up song was written for the movie Rocky 3? That's an odd phrase. That's an odd phrase of it. Chris says, Eye of the Tiger. Wilton says, Pump Up the Jam. It is correct with Eye of the Tiger. And with that, you are on the leaderboard tonight. I hope one of these... I should get back in my hole. Sorry.
Yeah, you should. Amanda pointing out bees die if they lose their stinger. All right.
But this one...
There, it's got a giant stinger. Are you happy now?
That's going to make them do wheelies.
Maybe.
That's going to... And that does make me happy. I like the bees. I was out doing yard work, and there was some, like, bees, and they were flying around. And I tried to swish them away before I, like, went mowing over. And it worked a little bit.
We've had a lot of them out here lately.
Yeah,
when we went to Michigan,
they're stoked.
The summer of 2020 was the first time I ever saw a bumblebee. I didn't realize a bumblebee was a specific type of bee, and they're kind of bumbly. I didn't know that. They're like fat and low to the ground, at least when I saw them.
It's great. It was the first time I had saw a bumblebee as well, and I think I might have like 20 minutes of watching the bumblebee. I think I followed the bumblebee around. It was great. Yeah,
they're all like fat and fuzzy looking.
I've never
no
seen.
Idea.
Yeah, we for sure don't have them out here, or like not around. I've never seen one. Have you ever? I've never seen one.
No, I've never seen one
never
out
seen
here.
one.
No.
Okay, I am ready to ask another question, and you are ready to see who gets it correct in the chat. Here we go. There's still plenty of time to get on this leaderboard and win. Jim Davis was the cartoonist behind which widely syndicated comic book strip? Jim Davis was the cartoonist behind which widely syndicated comic book strips? Please put your answers in the chat now. Wow, I didn't even get to finish it before Hannah nailed it with Garfield.
Nice.
Everybody's down for Garfield.
Hannah with the fast internet tonight.
I was a Garfield and Friends fan too. I like that show.
Yeah.
Garfield and Friends. Yes. Good job.
That's it? You just stopped talking?
No, sorry, I was taking a swig.
You're out of your flower and you're not facing forward, Dan. What are you doing tonight?
Oh, my bad. Okay. Is this... Well, you know what it was? Because I had a butt. And then so I faced that
see what
way.
you're doing
So
there.
now am I back in my shape here thing here? The cat that loves lasagna, yes. Simpsons actually took an episode from Garfield.
Just one?
Yeah, it was the episode where Homer. It was a Treehouse of Horror where Homer, he gets zapped into another world where there's no donuts, and then it rains donuts.
That was my favorite.
And then Garfield got zapped to a world where I think he was rich, but there was no lasagna. And then like after he left or whatever, then it was raining lasagna.
Oh, I did not know that's what that was from.
Oh, yes. I know. See, look, I know my Garfield.
You do.
Yeah.
At least you know something, Dan.
Here's-
Adele telling Hannah, leave some for the rest of us.
Hannah's doing well tonight. Good job, Hannah.
Doris asking her to have a drink to slow down a little bit.
Right. Here we go. Next question. What is the name of the Greek god of music? What is the name of the Greek god of music? Put your answers in the chat. They've been going quick tonight.
They have.
It's been fastest finger pretty much all night. Oh, you know what? Lucas got a hard one. All right. I have to remember to play Wordle today. Oh,
it was
Crystal.
a hard one.
Crystal was having a Wordle panic attack earlier. And Hannah again with Apollo, followed by Lily CK, Chris,
Nice, look at
Amanda,
Hannah.
Green Frogger. So Crystal had a hard time. Yeah, you were like on the couch today, like going, ah. I looked at it for a minute, and I'm like, I don't know.
I had
What do I know?
no common letters left, and not enough letters to know what it was. And I just kept staring at it, and it's one of those things where then it just comes to you, and you're like, of course, that's literally the only option.
Yeah, I didn't.
Brittany's guess on that one, the Greek god of music was Elvis.
Okay, he could have been like in a toga, like I could see that coming.
Lily says, I misspelled that one for sure. No worries, friend. And the answer in the chat one, as long as I know what you're trying to say, and you're first, you'll get the point.
All right, here we go. Next question. Corinne says, I got it in 3 today. Good job on the Wordle. Yes.
I think it took me 5 today.
Yeah? Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3, yes. 5 in like 20 minutes of panicking.
Yes. I closed it for a few hours and came back to it.
All right, here we go. In the 1986 John Hughes film Ferris Bueller's Day Off, what city was it filmed in? Yeah? In the 1986 John Hughes film Ferris Bueller's Day Off, what city was it filmed in? Yeah, that was right. Chris, really quick with Chicago. Is that correct on the? Is that correct on the law there?
That is correct.
All right, good job. Yes, I see some Detroits in there. It was not in Detroit. It was in Chicago. You seen that movie a bunch of times, Crystal?
I have. I like that movie.
I've seen it a few times. It was okay. I didn't mind it at all.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you should watch it.
No, they didn't remake that one, right?
No.
No, there's no Ferris Bueller 2.
No.
Yeah.
No. Wilton pointing out John Hughes' stuff was always in Chicago.
Yeah, in Sherman, Illinois.
Shermer,
Illinois. In which city was the first public opera house opened? In which city was the first public opera house open? Put your answers in the chat. We have Paris, we have Sydney and Boston, New York City, Toronto, London, Vienna, like the sausage? London, Sydney.
Nope,
Okay, because they have that cool opera house, huh?
They do.
They do,
that was
huh?
Not the first one.
Australia, LA. More Sydney, Australia. People like the Sydney, Australia. Paris, Venice, Boston.
There we go. Adele got it.
Yes,
just
good job. Right before
seconds
Lucas.
before Lucas.
Yes,
Nice
good,
job, Adele.
yes.
It was Venice.
And not like California.
No,
No,
the first Venice.
no. The first, yes, not our Venice. That's for sure. I feel good being inside this Mother's Day.
You look nice.
Pot.
It's a good scene for
Yes, and happy Mother's Day to everybody out there tomorrow. I still didn't break the news to my mom yet.
you. No?
I'm such a bonehead.
I mean, I don't think she's going to be like, Dan, how could you do that? She's going to laugh at you.
I ordered, and I'm sure my mom's not watching, I ordered my mom Hershey's candy that she loves, the soft chews, like earlier this week on Monday. And it's like, oh, free 2 days shipping. And I'm like, I don't want it to be there in 2 days. I want it to be there on Friday. So I clicked on Friday the 13th because that's the 2 days before Mother's Day. And it was like, sure, no problem, same price. I'm like, sweet, that's even closer because I don't want it to show up on Wednesday. Yeah. So that 2-day shipping was to make sure it got there by Mother's Day before like I made it to go to the 13th. So
Instead, it was a week and a half. Shipping.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So happy Mother's Day, except for my mom, who will not be eating soft chews.
You'll have to call her and tell her tomorrow.
Soft chews.
Hannah says she ordered some cream savers today. I saw you talking about that yesterday, that you saw them at Michael's. I'm going to have to head over there and find some. Cream savers are back.
Which ones? Like the candies? Like the sucking
Yes.
candies? Or like the melters? Since they're at Michael's.
No, candies.
Oh, okay.
It was like a hard candy.
Mm-hmm.
They're so good.
All right, here we go. What man's name is autopilot in the... Wait. What man's name is autopilot in an airplane often called? What man's name is autopilot in an airplane often called? Sorry, I don't know what the heck they were asking there for a minute.
Yeah, it's kind of oddly worded.
Yes,
Sorry,
and
I copied and pasted these.
I've never heard this one either. We have some autos. We have some Shirley's. Hannah with the Shirley's. Did your dad tell you to write that? We have George.
Who got George? George was the correct
Is that
answer.
Kaiju Boy 1?
Nice.
Good job. Yes, that'll get you on a howl. I like that, Sam.
Oh, wait. I gotta leave the 1 off because then it's gonna be confusing. So you're just Kaiju Boy with 1 point.
Okay, yes. Hopefully the original Kaiju Boy doesn't show up and have a problem with it.
Hopefully.
But I think we're okay tonight. I think we're okay. All right, let's go straight to another question here. Hannah with 5. Oh, nice. On the leaderboard, Uncle Yukon with 2. Chris with 2. Nice. Hey, Chris. I don't think I see Chris up too high here on this show usually. Usually you're up to stuff. So
He's too busy being sassy in the chat to put correct
Is
answers.
he? Is he sassing in the chat?
Most of the time.
He's just putting in the work until you get a FU, Chris.
Yes, usually.
All right, here we go. Which gas makes soda bubbly? Which gas makes soda bubbly? Let's see if you can get this in the chat correctly and quickly. I know everybody's typing it in and see how fast until it comes through. Carbon dioxide from Chris. I see it from here. It's blurry.
Hannah actually wrote CO2, which was smart of her to get it in there quicker.
Okay.
By writing the shorthand version,
Uh-huh.
which carbon dioxide is CO2.
Okay.
So Hannah's first.
Green
Frogger wrote carbon.
My
but
paper says
it was
carbon dioxide on it. It doesn't say acronyms.
Right, but CO2 means the same thing.
It doesn't.
It
but
it
you
means
can't.
the same thing.
You can't. Acronym.
Who's in charge here?
I just, I think there needs to be a shift in power.
Well, you work on that. Let me know how that goes for you.
I think there needs to be a shift in power. All right, handing me papers. These are the most papers I've ever been handed. Nobody was handing me papers in school.
No.
One time I did have a girl give me one of those papers that was like, "Do you like me? Yes or no?"
Did you have to check yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh, I passed so many notes in school.
Did you?
Folded them into like hearts and squares and stuff.
For boys? For all the boys?
Not all the boys. No, like my friends and stuff, and then sometimes the boys.
You never got caught like really like, "Hey, bring that up here, Strawby," and then you had to get up there and read it in front of the class?
No, I never did.
No?
No, I'd usually write the notes and then pass them in between classes.
All right, here we go. How many of the 8 planets in our solar system have moons? How many of the 8 planets in our solar system have moons? Put your answer in the chat now. Oh my gosh, I almost blurted out the answer.
Thanks for not.
I know, sorry, I need to water my plant.
We've got 5, 3, 7, 3, and Chris was first with 6, followed right behind by Hannah, but Chris was first on the law. It is almost 7 o'clock, Dan.
If he would have spelt it out quicker using Roman numerals, would you have let him?
If his came through first and it was Roman numerals, he would have still gotten the point.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what's up?
It's 6:55. I say at 7 o'clock, we take a moment and review our Kentucky
Okay,
Derby pie.
we can do one more. Well, yeah, we can do like one more question here, and then we can review the cake, and then we need to find something.
It's a cookie pie, Dan, not a cake.
A cookie pie. We need to find something else to put me in.
Yeah, so think about that. We'll review the Kentucky Derby pie, and then draw Dan in something else.
Yes. Okay, you ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
Chris is catching up to Hannah.
He is.
Not really.
He's halfway there.
He's halfway there. I was trying to sell it, but I looked up and she had 6. I'm like, ooh, that's a big one. Okay, here we go. Next question. How many hearts does an octopus have? How many hearts does an octopus have? Put your answers in the chats now. I already forgot what it says. 4, 3, 3, 8, 3. 3.
Several of you got it.
3.
It looks like Adele was first with 3.
Good job.
Adele.
That's a lot of hearts.
It is.
I know, huh?
I don't know why I indented Kaiju Boy so much.
I don't know. I like that though. It stands out.
Yeah.
It stands out. And everybody else guessing 3. I would have guessed it had 1 heart.
Right.
No one ever showed me the anatomy of squid. Squid or octopus?
Octopus.
I guess it needs that to like pump its stuff to get pumped up. You know. All right, Crystal. I think you should go get some of your Kentucky Derby pie. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Or Belmont Steaks bars.
Or cookie pie.
Or cookie pie. Pretty much cookie pie. Uncle Yukon says, I'm not first. You know what? We will check that right now and see if you are first or not. Crystal's going to go peek or not. And then we're going to try some of the pie from last night. If you guys watch Getting Baked with Crystal, Crystal made some Kentucky Derby pie because it was thematic for the Kentucky Derby today, which was interesting to watch. I did watch that. That was interesting. I didn't bet any money because I don't really understand how the betting goes. It's like 10 to 1. Does that mean if for every $1 I spend, if he wins, I get $10 back?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, Uncle Yukon, I'm highlighting you here on the screen.
Yes.
It looks like actually like 5 people got their answer through before yours. You were correct.
Yes. Good job, though, Uncle Yukon.
Their answers came through first.
Yes. But no worries. Always let us know just in case because it happens. It happens often.
Okay. So I have never made a Kentucky Derby pie before.
Right.
Never even knew what it was.
You'll have to. Oh no, it's gonna be blurry on that one. Yeah. Okay. Let me turn on the autofocus. Okay, go ahead.
So, if you guys missed the show last night and or don't know what a Kentucky Derby pie is, it's basically cookie dough in a pie.
Here, I gotta move out of the way, otherwise I'm gonna be in front. I'll be in front of it.
Okay, so here is the Kentucky Derby pie. The chocolate chips sank to the bottom, which is totally fine because it's a layer of chocolate with a layer of cookie dough with pecans inside of it on top. It is so good, you guys. It is cookie in a pie crust. It's amazing. Would you like an actual bite?
Yes, but if you're not going to put it anymore in front of the screen, I have to turn that off.
Okay,
Perfect.
thanks for that.
Yes, please. Could you give the feed me, Seymour?
Oh, I stabbed your lip. You okay?
Yeah.
I blame you.
I got away with it. Well, that's really good.
Yeah, I tried some last night and a little bit more earlier today. This is really amazing.
Yeah, that's really good. I like that. That's really good.
Sorry, can't talk. Eating cookie pie.
Crystal.
Damn.
Have you heard about the time I lost the joke on the screen?
No.
Have you heard about the cheese factory in France that exploded?
No.
All that was left was debris.
Shut up. Oh my god.
I really want to see Dan on the pie now. Like, I should ride the pie. Like, the pie should be, it would have to be in front of the other screen.
Oh.
Remember how
I guess
that
that
works?
would make more sense.
It'll be blurry pie.
No, sorry for blurry pie.
Sorry. How do you're over there just chomping on it.
I am. Don't mind me.
I have lost you now.
Yeah.
All right, so the show's, more than halfway over. We're at Hannah with 6, Cyber Husky with 1, Lucas with 1, Green Frogger with 1, Sally with 1, and Kaiju Boy with 1. Adele and Uncle Yukon coming up on Chris with 2, Chris with 3.
Lucas does give the
and
pie
Hannah
a
with
bikini.
6. Did you see? I just gave the worst rundown of scores.
You did. That's
ever.
why we don't leave you in charge.
Did you see that?
Amanda wants to know if I can post the recipe so she can make it for Chris's birthday as he requested. Good request, Chris. It is amazing.
I will say it could use some ice cream.
It would definitely be good with ice cream, and that was suggested
it could use some
on
ice
the
cream.
post with the recipe. Amanda, do you have Pinterest? It is posted on the Pinterest page. If not, I can send you a link, but you'll have to message me to remind me. Because I will not remember when we're done here.
I think it's time to draw me into something else.
Okay.
What do you
What
think?
are we drawing you in?
You
you guys think about it. I'm going to eat some pie.
That I am not sure, but if you have ideas, put it in the chat. We can get a couple more drawings out of me before the half hour is up. Hey, Crystal, I started reading Cold Blood today. Is that murder
Blood.
mystery? Is that what it is? Crystal, you read that before?
I have not, but I think I have it. I think I got it at a library book sale.
Uh-huh.
I just haven't read it yet. It's a true crime. Sorry, I'm still eating.
Aren't all crimes these days true crime? There's like no more fiction crimes because like all the true crimes are way wacky. So every crime is just like, like a true crime now, I'm thinking.
Yes. Yes, we're only interested in true crime.
Right.
Amanda says I do have Pinterest. Go check out Getting Baked with Crystal on Pinterest. Make sure you give it a follow. I post the recipes there or pin them to the board. Recipes I made on the show, and it is pinned on there. It turned out pretty good. There are variations of the recipe that use bourbon and other things, this was a pretty simple version of the recipe.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yes, but get ice cream. Get ice cream.
Lucas says, have you ever had it happen where you're so hungry you can smell what you want? I for real just smelled the pie. I get it, friend. It's amazing. The pecans give it a good... I'm sorry, pecans. Jason corrected me. They give it a good, like, interesting flavor that you wouldn't really expect.
Yes.
I like it. It's good stuff.
In a tent at a campsite, air balloon. We've done air balloon before. I was in a really cool air balloon.
You were?
Yeah, I was on my way to, I don't know, my fears. You'll never get me in an air balloon.
Corinne really wants you in a penalty box.
You'll never, ever get me in an air balloon.
Not in real life, no?
No. That is the worst thing. I would rather jump out of a plane, bungee dive, skydive, deep dive. I would do anything but get in a hot air balloon. It's the most foolish thing ever. Yeah, the TARDIS. I would even take a ride in the TARDIS. But I'm not getting in a hot air balloon.
No, it seems terrifying.
It's
like in a basket with fire.
Thanks. It's just the worst thing ever. It is. It's like a picnic and you're the meal inside the picnic basket.
Yes.
That's it.
No.
Okay, so we got a TARDIS, a roller coaster, a box of chocolates.
You pick, Dan.
Amanda
wants to know if the pie would be good with milk chocolate chips. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I only use semi-sweet because that's what it called for, but you can totally use milk chocolate.
It's just sugar. It's just sugar. A fruit basket. A box of chocolate. People like the box of chocolates. Brittany says I would do anything for love, but I won't do air balloons. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. For sure, me neither. Okay. All right. I'll take a roller coaster if you want to put me on a roller coaster. Could be a roller coaster of love. I don't want to be in a tornado, although I could be riding a bike in a tornado. But let's go with putting me on a roller coaster. I like that. I'll be the floating head here. Woo. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. It is nice out right now. Today was a good day, although we struck out at Aldi. It was supposed to be like Guten Tag and week at Aldi.
They had German stuff, just nothing that looked like.
But yeah, and I love our Aldi, but I've been a little disappointed in it lately. It hasn't wowed or dazzled me lately, and they've been out of a lot of stuff, which is okay. But I was there today, and I was looking for something good, and I didn't find anything. I did come home with some peanuts, the regular kind, not almonds or cashews, regular old peanuts. Okay, so roller coaster it is. I'm curious to see what you're gonna do here. Does anyone have an air purifier they recommend? Doris, if you're looking for one, I know Jess has an air purifier that she likes. I don't know if she's here. Dan, stop moving. All right, sorry, Amanda. I won't even look to see. I won't even look until the end. I'll just stand here.
Wonky. Hold
on. But if Jess is here, she might have a link for you for whatever one she uses. I know she's got some in her house. I don't have one here. Crystal's full of hot air. That's all the purifying we need.
Hey, Dan?
Yeah?
If you... I don't know. What's a roller coaster track look like? I haven't been on one in like 2 decades.
It depends on which one you want me... Oh, I'm going on one of those wooden roller coasters. That's going to hurt.
I guess so.
Type in air purifier Snow Dogs Vlogs on YouTube. Okay. It should come up with some of our videos. There you go. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm on my phone. Yeah, sorry, Jess. Oh yeah, but if you look at that, like, she's got some recommendations and probably some links to it, but I don't have air anything. My air comes in from the outside by itself, what it wants to. It's an in or out air, like it chooses if it wants to come in or out, and it's the same air as inside as outside.
Yeah?
Yeah, well yeah, because if I have a bunch of purified air in here, and I'm in here all week long, and then I go outside, I'll be all hacking and stuff like, this air is so, like, unpurified. It's so heavy in my lungs. That's what I'm thinking. It'd be like, it'd just be so heavy in my lungs.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Dora says, Spring hates me. I'm trying to fight back. Blake, too. Oh, my gosh. Poor Blake.
Yeah, he struggles
bad. I know. He's been
I did
struggling
get him
forever.
some stronger allergy medicine, and it seems to be helping.
Yeah, you have drier air, though. Oh, my gosh. We do. I get near Crystal, and it's all zap.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yes.
We have a humidifier to try to combat that.
Every day. You go up to the cats and you're like, who's a good little kitty butt? and then it's all zap.
I don't
And the
know
cats
what
are like,
you're
oh man, you can see the arc come off your finger and zap their cute little noses.
Even just when you pet them, I notice it mostly like in bed at night. It makes sparks.
Yes. Kaiju Boy, any more questions? Yes, more questions are happening here as soon as my unsafe roller coaster is done.
I guess I should give you like seats in here. Huh?
Nah, this is good. I kind of like that emptiness.
Okay, you're just in an empty roller coaster.
Yeah,
then.
this is good.
Luck.
I'm in the box.
Hold on.
I'm in the box. This coaster is great. All right, here we go. You ready, Kaiju Boy 1? We do have more questions coming up here. Let's go. Let's go. Put your hands up, Dan. Whee! All right, next question. Here we go in the chat. What is a person who studies the ocean called? What is the person who studies the ocean called? Put your answers in the chat if you would like to get on the leaderboard. That's what it's called in my head. Yes.
What vegetable loves roller coasters?
Broccoli.
Celery.
Celery. Oh, I was close. It was a
were.
green stick.
First one to get that one right was Green Frogger with
Good
Oceanographer.
job, yes.
It looks like everybody knows the answer.
I don't even know
but
what
Green Frogger was first.
What was the question? Like, what does the person study the ocean
question?
called? It'd be called a waterologist.
No.
That's what I would probably would have guessed.
Dan.
I would have guessed waterologist. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Next question. In the pursuit to catch Hannah, what do the aperture and shutter let into the camera? What does the aperture and shutter let into the camera? Put your answers in the chat. Oof. I'm trying not to fly out. Who's it don't fly out, Dan? Muffin, man, I'm trying not to. We have everybody typing with light. Crystal, who's the fastest finger in
First
the wall?
one was Hannah.
Hannah
Look at you
again.
go,
Oh my
friend.
gosh. Way to go,
7
Hannah.
points.
Dang, no 8 locos for you or Delta 8s for you at all because you're here busy trying to win on DANtics. Good job.
Before we do another question, Dan, can you see that super chat there on the screen?
I can. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Dan, says Christina. Are you and Jess going to do another CC Mouse podcast soon? Yes, we are. In fact, I did check because there was a request yesterday that the latest episode wasn't up there, but I went and like clicked buttons today, so it is good and it is up there. But yes, you will see and hear another episode of the CC Mouse podcast coming super soon.
Super soon.
Yeah, I just got a lot to talk about. She got a new RV. Oh my gosh. The swimming pool's open. You know, stuff like that. Stuff like that to talk about. So you will see some soon. Yes, it is definitely on our menu. Ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Whee!
No, I'm
If I get small like this and I feel like Clifford. Remember that really horrible movie with it was with the like Martin Short, who's amazing. But man, that one was bad. All right, here we go. What Asian country is known as the land of white elephants? What Asian country is known as the land of white elephants? Put your your answers in the chat as fast as you can.
Hint: the answer is not a number.
China, Singapore, India, China, Taiwan, China, India. They're circling around India, Thailand.
Who said Thailand?
Sally said Thailand, but there's
Nice.
Taiwan.
Taiwan is not the same as Thailand.
That is not correct.
No.
Okay. Yes. So congratulations. You got another point here. What is that, 2?
Yes.
All right. Way to break out of the ones on the pursuit to
out the
catch
ones.
Hannah here. Yes. But anyway, yes, you'll see another podcast soon. They do really well. I was looking at some metrics and stuff on it. A lot of people listen to it, so we gotta make sure we keep up on that. Oh, thank you for that other question. I really do like that. You did a really good job on this roller coaster.
Thanks,
I just came off of some twisty turn right here.
Yes.
You know, can I have a little camera for like chink, so I can get the picture later, or I'm like on Flash Mountain or that website.
Flash Mountain?
Yeah, and this was like the
I
late
don't.
90s. It was called flashmountain.com, and you can guess what the photos on the site were, right? And this was late 90s, and it was a popular site. It was one of the first ones I ever was told, like, go check this out, and it was like kind of lewdish. But yes, there you go. Thank you so much for the camera there.
I never went to that site.
Ka-chink.
I was on rotten.com. Sorry.
Were you?
Oh, yeah. Anybody remember that?
I mean, the late 90s and the internet was the wild, wild west. It was
You could
the
put
wild,
anything
wild
up
west.
there.
You could just do anything you wanted back in the day, like late 90s. So some of those websites were pretty raunch. But I really wasn't. And it wasn't like... We had so many different search engines that like you didn't find the same sites on every search engine.
No.
So the internet was still like a lot of it was still discovery and word of mouth.
Yes.
For these sites and stuff like that. Okay, are you ready?
I am. Wolfie wants a review of the answer. Hold on, friend. Let me get the mouse over.
Oh,
that
you're
screen.
lucky, Wolfie. I almost spit out the words of the next question.
All right, let's see. So I gave it to Sally with Thailand here. Is this on the screen? Okay. Wolfie, yours did not come through until way down here, unfortunately. So Sally was
Crossing
first.
the finish line in the top
Up
10.
here at the top.
Top 10. At least you got it right.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah,
I think
right,
you might
yes.
be. Adele and Nancy also got it, and Lucas.
Just he says, I did not miss the AOL dial-up. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Welcome. You've got mail. That was good. It was such a good time looking back. Everything was so new and crazy. All right, here we go. I'm all reminiscent about the good old days.
Was it really that good?
It was my favorite period of everything. Was like 90 to like 2000.
Do you want to know the first thing I used the internet for?
What's that?
I would go online and find like contests and like things you could sign up to get things for free. I would spend hours just sitting there trying to find places you could sign up for free things.
Just to get free stuff.
I just wanted free things.
All right, here we go. Which is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature? What is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature? I'll give you a hint. It is not the T1000. Here you go.
Kaiju boys
Put
are
your
goatsy.
answers in the chat. Wow, Green Frogger quick with Mercury. Hannah with Mercury, but not as quick as Green Frogger. Anybody remember Web TV? Oh my gosh, I do remember Web TV. I do. Wow, a lot of people knew this one with Mercury. Good job. Wow. But who got that first? Green Frogger?
Green Frogger.
Wow, up in the 3 group with Chris. Good job. And let's go straight into another question as soon as they're done guessing Freddie Mercury. We'll do that here. All right, it looks like everybody stopped guessing. Here we go, next question.
Lily's answer to that one was, I think she meant gallium.
Oh,
Do you
yes.
remember when Blake had to do a report on an element and then he had to, like, have the element? And
Yeah.
he ordered gallium. We have gallium
We have
somewhere in this
gallium
house.
somewhere. What can we do with
I
it?
don't even know
Evil.
where it is at this point.
We
but
could do evil stuff with it.
I don't think
No, we can't like take over the world with it?
No, no. Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
What's the fastest ride at a carnival?
I don't know. What is the fastest ride at the carnival?
Well, you'd think it'd be the roller coaster.
Yes.
But really, the carousel has the most horsepower.
Yeah,
You can
yes.
thank Just T for that.
Oh my gosh, good, yes. All right, here we go. What Canadian province separates Alaska from the continental United States? What Canadian province separates Alaska from the continental United States? There you go. That was a good one. We have BC, we have Yukon, we have Winnipeg, Toronto, British Columbia. That's where they make the filters for the Brita filters.
Dr. Song was first, BC for British Columbia.
Yeah, that's it. We're just taking.
Hey, if an abbreviation comes through and I know what it means.
I don't abbreviate that.
Well,
I think
you're
that's.
not in charge here.
I think that's.
I have to abbreviate you, Dr. Song.
I think that's bad. May I have a little flash? Like, can I have a little burst coming out of my camera, please? So at least it's taking my picture. Thank you. That's probably $15.
Oh, absolutely.
We were looking up how much mint juleps cost at the Kentucky Derby, and they were only like $10.
But what was the other thing you saw?
Oh, unless you wanted the one with the gold commemorative cup, that was $1,000.
Crazy.
Yes, it was 1,000 to drunk odds. The Dale Earnhardt, I don't know why Dale Earnhardt was there, but Drake was there, and he's like trying to talk to Drake, and Drake's like, I'm drunk. And I was like, at least you called it because you look pretty messed up. All right, are you ready for another question?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go. What is the name of the Grinch's dog and how the Grinch stole Christmas? What is the name of the Grinch's dog in the movie or film or whatever you want of how the Grinch stole Christmas? What came first, the book or the movie? Probably
Is there a book of it?
Yeah, it's Dr. Seuss's book.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Lots of you guys knew that. Hannah,
Yes.
once again.
Good job,
was
Hannah.
first
Hannah, you're
with
on fire
maps.
tonight. What's your secret? Do you have the Wilton are you sitting in the Wilton position? Because the Wilton position we learned from Wilton is how you win the game.
Yes.
It's how you win the game. Crystal's digging for more questions. Wow, we went through a lot already.
Yeah, the answer in the chat ones, I have to try to find things that like people are going to be able to spell.
It just depends too on like how much yapping I do between questions.
Yes,
as well.
so I'm just getting prepared to have more questions should we need them.
Looks like we went through 25 questions according to the board there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
that sounds right because I pulled.
I count pretty well. We've been playing this new card game that we got called it was $5 at Target. It was really good. Lost Cities, right? And sometimes I don't count right, but most of the time, I do. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Next question: How many lanes does an Olympic standard swimming pool have? How many lanes does an Olympic standard swimming pool have? I dropped it in the back of the ride. Put your answers in the chat. Green Frogger with 8. Chris with 8 right after that. Wow, that's... Y'all know that. I would have guessed 12. I'm with Gina. I would have guessed 12. 12 would have been my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But good job, Chris. Or Green Frogger got it?
Green Frogger was first, yes.
Good job. Catching Hannah halfway there. She's been doubling every score so far.
Yes.
Sorry, I was sipping water. Oh, it's fuzzy water.
It's fuzzy?
Oh, fizzy.
There might be something wrong with it.
All right, next question. Which cereal's commercial features a cookie crook and a cookie cop? What cereal's commercial features a cookie crook and a cookie cop? Put your answers in the chat right now. My nose itches, so I think I'm gonna like shoot.
Okay, well while you do that,
I didn't pick it. I just like dusted it off. Green Frogger, quick on that. Cookie Chris. Everybody got that right. There is no other cereal.
Except for the people that said Cookie Crunch. I think that's the knockoff version, guys.
Yeah, but that's okay. You can have discount Cookie Crisp.
That's fine, but that's not the answer.
No. Here, you might have your Cookie Crisp question back.
Thanks.
I haven't had Cookie Crisp in a minute.
You know, I always liked it as a kid, but I didn't have it very often. And then when Blake was a kid, I'm like, heck yeah, let's get some Cookie Crisp.
Yeah.
Not as good as I remember.
You had it for a while. You were a Cookie Crisper, but then you transitioned into Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yes, and now I'm on the Crunch Berries and
You've
Fruity
been on
Pebbles.
a Crunch
I've
Berry
been about
for a while.
Fruity Pebbles lately.
Yeah, you gave me a handful of it, and I was like, I don't know, I was fisting Pebbles. I was just like, stuff's so good. It has such a good flavor to it.
It really does.
Now I want Pebbles.
Mm-hmm. Amanda with the facts. The Grinch book came out December 18th, 1966.
Okay.
The first Grinch movie was November 9th, 2018. No way. There had to... No.
Well, because
that year can't be right.
Because in the 80s, we had the cartoon version. We are a mean one.
And there was the
Mr.
Jim Carrey
Grinch.
one. That was older than 2018.
That one came out in 98 or 99.
Yeah, that had to have been way older because I owned that back in like 2002 or 3.
Yes, but the Grinch... Yeah, but like way back in the day, there was like the old cartoon, right? Yeah, well, we watched growing up.
Yeah. So that year can't be right.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Next question. What does a carto...
You got it. It's a compound word. Cover up the first part.
I know the first part, but I don't even know what the last part is.
Yeah, you do. Dan.
No, I don't know what that word is. What? Oh, okay. What does a cartomaniac collect? Look, I didn't even get it done, and Hannah said maps. How do you know? Everybody's saying maps.
Because the prefix cartographer has to do with maps.
That didn't say maniac to me. I was like, what is that word? Oh my gosh.
Nice job, those of you who got it before he even answered finished asking the question.
I just locked up there.
Yeah, you did.
Hannah, how did you know? Do you have the answers to this test?
I sent her a cheat sheet before
Do you have the answers to the test? That's how I got caught cheating.
Yeah?
Yeah, I spelled all the words right, and I put the paper on my desk, and this was like in 5th grade or something, or 6th grade, and then I didn't study for the test, and I wrote down whatever I wanted, and I switched out the papers.
Damn.
And it worked out.
That's
it's
creative.
Like, you got an A, and I'm like, rad, even though you've gotten like bad grades all the time.
The teacher knew something was up.
Yeah, because then a few weeks later I did it, and this time he only asked 10 of the 12 words.
So you couldn't swap it out?
I did, and I was trying to erase the last 2 words, but you could see it.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. Dan.
That's, you are the reason why the teacher did that.
You should have just done it once and stopped, Dan.
You should have.
Okay, here we go. Next question. Which color is often associated with royalty? Which color is often associated with royalty? Hi, Rizzo. Come here. Here you go. Green Frogger with purple.
Nice.
Yes. Hannah with purple. Dr. Song with purple. Adele with purple. Everybody with purple. Purple got it. Even Wilton. And that puts Hannah to 9 now? 10? Oh, no. Green Frogger got it before Hannah, huh? Yes. Ooh, kind of catching up.
Yeah.
What do we have? What are we looking at time-wise?
We are at 7:21.
Oh, nice. Okay. We still have 9 more minutes.
Everybody knew that one, though.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Next question. We'll kind of start buzzing through these since we're coming up on the half hour. How many consonants are there in the English?
Nope.
How many consonants are there in the English alphabet? I live in the North America continent. We have 7, 21, 7, 21, 5, 20.
Some of you guys don't know what a consonant is.
It would be.
I think they thought you were saying continent.
Consonants,
I
like
think that's why.
not vowels. How many not vowels are there?
Only not vowels. Angel Schultz coming out of nowhere. I don't think I've seen you in the chat tonight.
Good job. With what is it? Is it 21?
It is 21.
Nice, because it is. Hi, Rizzo. Are you able to drag me down real quick, please?
Oh, I'll always drag you down, Dan.
Maybe not. Hi.
There she is.
Come here. What's up, Rizzo?
You perform so well.
Yeah. Hi, Rizzy. What you doing here? Come here. Go another one. Come here.
Yeah, Lily says, I thought Dan said continents. Yeah,
consonants. Sorry, I have there's some words that sound funky when they come out of my mouth.
Just some?
Just some. Am I camera?
She's still looking at you.
Can my camera go higher? Like, can you grab me and just pull me up? There you go. Thanks. Come here. What's up, Rizzo? What you need? Why do you need my attention? Who got that one right?
Angel.
Oh, good job, Angel. Sorry, I'm distracted by Rizzo here, who's gonna roll around and try to be cute. Here, you gonna spin around and try to be cute for us? Do your other trick. There you go. There you go. You did it. You did it. You did it.
Now you have to give her the pets she earned.
You did
Come
it.
on.
Okay, she did earn the pets. Hi, Rizzo. You gonna hang out here for a minute while we do some more trivia?
Yeah, you ready for another question?
Yeah, let's ask another question. Okay, here we go. Next question. Rizzo's gonna help me ask this question. In the nursery rhyme, "The Farmer in the Dell," what stands alone? In the nursery rhyme, "The Farmer in the Dell," what stands alone? I thought it was the farmer and the dell. What's the dell? Like another person?
Couldn't tell you.
Everybody, who's fast on this one?
Angel was first again.
Good job with the cheese. The cheese stands alone. I wonder why. The cheese is like, I'm out of here. Come here. Now Rizzo's wants your attention.
No, I'm busy.
I think I've lost the count. Are you coming back now? Hi, Rizzo. What'd you do today besides sleep? I don't know if you've done anything.
Be cute.
You sleep and be cute.
I don't know where she learned these. Like, she did these tricks all on her own,
You and
then
her,
we just reinforced them.
Yeah, and then she just kept doing them. She was doing anything to get attention to be cute, and that just happened to work. All right, so there's still time for Green Frogger and Angel now coming out of the last two to catch Hannah here at the end. Which band had the hit "Another One Bites the Dust" in 1980? Are you just gonna lay here and be cute? Here, you wanna play with the question?
all right. Lots of you guys knew that one.
Yes.
Green Frogger was first with Queen.
All right. Good job, Green Frogger.
Catching
Catching
up.
up.
To 7, only
Yes.
2 behind Hannah.
Uh-huh. No, Rizzo, you're so cute. Bloop. All right, here we go. Next question here. What is the diameter of a regular basketball hoop in inches? What is the diameter of a regulation basketball hoop in inches? This is going to be a guessing game unless somebody actually knows that. The questions are now just stuck to the cat.
We've got 10, 12, 12, 10, 26, 21, 5. 5 inches would be small. And here comes Nancy with the correct answer.
Nancy.
It is
Good job,
18
Nancy.
inches.
Yes, that gets Nancy on the board here at the end. Come here, Rizzo. Come here. What's up? I won't pick you up because I know you don't like that. Okay. I have to get back into my... you want to help me ask questions? I have to get back into my... what's it called? I have to get back into my roller coaster.
Okay, I'll put you back in.
What is the brand name for the product that has a mascot of a muscular man with a shaved head and an earring? I dropped the question. Oh, what is the brand name of the product that has a mascot of a muscular man with a shaved head and an earring? I had to belt that out real quick to get out of there. Hannah with Mr. Clean right before Chris.
Nice.
And everybody with the Mr. Cleans. Yes, you're correct with Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean.
Hannah pulling into the double digits.
Dang,
here.
good job, Hannah. Green Frogger has 3 to go. Where are we at time-wise?
It is 7:26.
Oh
How
my
long are
gosh.
we going? 7:30.
I was going to do 7:30 like normal. So I was trying to... Let's power through some fast questions.
Let's do it.
All right. What is a mascot? What is the mascot for Travelocity? What is the mascot for Travelocity? Put it in the chat now. Rizzo's still down here trying to be cute. Sorry, Rizzo, I don't have anything for you. Cyber Husky with Gnome. Good job, nice. Cyber Husky. And Frog, I like it. Husky Monbronico. The Frog would be cool. Who did Frog? Last time we saw Frog stuff, that was Budweiser, right?
I think so.
With Budweiser. Remember that?
Yes.
That was fun. All right. The Greater New York Tri-City is often called the Tri-State Area, a term that refers to New York, New Jersey, and what third state? The Greater New York City is often called the Tri-State Area, a term that refers to New York, New Jersey, and what third state? Put it in the chat now. Bam. All right.
We've got Pennsylvania, New Hampshire,
Yes.
the other place. Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Dale was first with Connecticut. Dale, you are not on the board yet. Let's get you up here. Good job.
Good job, Dale.
We have got, Dan, a super chat
Yes.
real quick from Alexis.
Uh-huh.
She says, thank you for the super chat, by the way, friend. Says, hi, friend, how are you doing today? I miss talking to you every day.
I thank you so much for the super chat. I am fantastic. It is a good day out, although it is super windy out. It is a beautiful day out today, and I will get to see you again in Novi. I will be there. Flights have been booked. Promises have been made, and Dan will have revenge on dog snacks. And that'll get you an awesome horseshoe. Yes, that is a horseshoe.
It is. They're getting wonkier as time goes on.
It's not a mouthpiece.
That first one looked pretty decent.
It did, huh?
Yeah.
And they just deteriorated from there.
You know.
I still like it, though. I appreciate it all. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alexis. Ready for this?
Let's do it.
Mandy Moore voices for what classic fairy tale princess in the 2010 Disney animated film Tangled? Mandy Moore voices for what classic fairy tale and the princess in the 2010 animated film Tangled? I did not watch Tangled.
Me neither.
No. No.
Lots of you guys knew that. It looks like Angel was first again.
All right.
Good job, Angel, bringing you up to 3.
Good
Power
job.
through it, Dan.
Okay, next question. What country invented tea? What country invented tea? We'll see what people put in the chat right now through our speed round. Chris got it really quick with China.
Nice job.
Yes, yes. Angel almost got it. Fast on the finger was Chris. Good job. Good job. Okay. I'll wait for everybody to keep guessing China. Too late. Here we go. Next question. What is a baby reindeer called? It's not a gaggle. What is a baby reindeer called?
All right, we've got Doe, Fawn, Doe. And
calf?
Hannah was first.
Good
with
job.
a calf.
Yes, Hannah increasing her lead here at the 0 hour. I was trying to see if Green Frog could make it a close event, but Hannah showing that she really wants it tonight. Who sang the song, "We Didn't Start the Fire"? Ryan started the fire. Yes, who sang the song, "We Didn't Start the Fire"? There you go.
Green Frogger.
Good
with
job, Green
Billy
Frogger
Joel,
with
followed
Billy
real quick
Joel.
By, Adele and Husky Mom Bronico, but Green Frogger was first.
Hannah said Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Got it.
They could have. They had all 3 things to start the fire. Chris said the Piano Man. All right, you got another one for me?
It is 7:30.
Is that 7:30? All right, this is the last question of the game then. Let's go out with a good one here. Okay, I was reading it.
Is that not a good one?
That's fine. No,
Okay.
I was just reading it. 'Cause there were a
Sorry.
lot of words.
Yes.
A lot of words. All right, here we go. Ground ball grape, wild pitch watermelon, and sweet and sour apple are all flavors of which brand of gum? Ground ball grape, wild pitch watermelon, and sweet and sour apple are all flavors of which brand of gum.
Regarding the last question, Husky Mom Veronica said, I should know this. Going to see him in concert in August.
Oh, nice. I hope it's good.
All right, we got Kool-Aid,
Yes.
Big Chew, Fruit Stripes,
Uh-huh.
Beach Nut.
Okay.
Green Frogger, you were so close, but Dale got it with Big League Chew.
Oh, yeah? Now it matters when you get the whole thing. It is Big League Chew.
Dan.
You remember that song from like the 90s? You're in the big leagues. When you're in the Big League Chew, the kid's like, yeah!
I do
And
not
then shoves a big old wad of sugary gum in his mouth
That stuff was
to
so
get him
gross.
ready for actually chewing while he went up to bat at his little league baseball game while his parents are yelling mercilessly through the that was the glitch in the Matrix, through the gate. Well, congratulations, Hannah, with 11. Good job.
She started it off with the first point, and she kept
Way
it
to
going
go.
all game. Good job.
Yes. Make sure you use this win to cut in line next time you're at the grocery store and say, hey, I'm a DANtics at-home champion. And if they don't knock you out, maybe they'll let you through. Can you give me a score rundown, please, for the night and see what we have?
Yes, with 1 point each, we've got Nancy, Dr. Song, Kaiju Boy,
All right.
and Lucas.
Good job.
2 points, we've got Dale, Adele, Sally, Uncle Yukon, and Cyber Husky.
Nice. A lot more people got more than just 1 point tonight, and I
Yes.
like that here.
Angel came out of nowhere there at the end and racked up 3 points. Chris ended up with 4. Green Frogger with 8 gave Hannah a good run for her money, but Hannah is the winner tonight.
Good job, Hannah.
With 11 whole points.
She gets a circle?
She gets a circle.
She
can have like some fireworks and stuff, like, ooh, yeah, look.
Dang, Hannah, baby, you're a firework.
Go on and show them what you're worth.
Yes, congratulations. Di is here. Hello, Di. Wishing congratulations to Hannah. Hi, Di. I hope you're having a good day. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yes. So okay. So how is outside my how is outside my house crimping my internet cord? I can't. Gotta try again, Cyber Husky. You gotta try again.
She's complaining about her slow internet.
Yes. That's been happening here too a lot lately. I don't know what's going on. I got some new internet service like 2 months ago, and I've already like switched out the equipment. But you know, when you do this for a living, you're on the line all day long. So I'm sure the outages were always there. I was just like at the bike shop most of the time, you know.
Right.
Yes. Di says, hi, Dan and Crystal. Hi.
Hello, friends.
Yes, I was, look at this. Di, I was inside a roller coaster today. Now I'm like I'm like way high up in it. There we go. There we go. This is fantastic. Crystal, what's for dinner tonight?
Not a clue. Hadn't gotten that far.
We should go.
No. Tomorrow we're making enchiladas, though.
Yes, for Mother's Day, huh? We're going to go over to your mom's house, and we're going to make enchiladas, and we're going to do some stuff in the backyard. Maybe. We want to fix up the backyard, but it's kind of like a hurricane out there.
It's going to be cold and windy, so we are going to prep it and then go over next weekend and do some painting and decorating and stuff. Lucas pointing out his internet's been going in and out, so he's proud of himself for scoring his, what do you have?
Yeah, good. Yeah, got one. Yeah, put on there.
Also wants to point out on the who started the fire question, he actually got the right answer with Dwight and Michael from the office.
Yes, that was Ryan. Ryan started the fire. But they did sing it. You're right. They did sing the song. Ryan started the fire. Well, thank you so much for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. After this, I'm going to go get myself a big old slice of your Kentucky Derby pie.
Yeah, because I ate it all.
And put the house back together because to do this version of the show, everything's shoved to the corner. I wonder how many miles. I wish I would have put a little pedometer on my desk, and I wonder how many miles that I've shifted of couches and tables and benches and
nothing's ever in the same place twice. I can tell you that.
Just tables and more tables, and things get rearranged so much in my house. Thanks, Crystal, for learning not to twitch so bad.
It's been a struggle, but I'm trying really hard. Cyber Husky pointed out she even kicked her husband off of his game to try to speed up her internet for herself.
Wow. That is, thank you.
Tell him thank you for his sacrifice.
Yeah, thank you so much for your sacrifice.
His
I know, huh? Right? Anything else before we get out of here? Thank you so much for all the support. Look at all these great horseshoes we have on Kentucky Derby Day, which we did, like we said earlier, we did watch today. That was interesting.
It was interesting.
It was. What is a baby reindeer called? I think we said it was a...
No, someone was asking about the what that question was.
Oh, okay. I was like, we had that one. I know the answer now.
Corinne says, I had a Gouda time.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but one of the guys that I work with, when I hear him talking, his office is right by where I'm at, so I can hear him. When he talks to his wife, he never says sounds good. He always says sounds Gouda, and it always makes me giggle.
Oh, my gosh. I have one thing we can do.
What?
Before we get out of here, do we want to give the cat some snacks?
If you would like to do that.
You want to throw them here on the... Are you able to open me back up, please? Ooh.
You've only got one
yes,
cat there.
but we might be able to throw some
be a
snacks,
ruckus.
some snacky doos down here and see if the cats will, the cats will come down here and hang out. Maybe so. Where does my thing end? Oh, it's like right here. Okay, that should be good enough for it. I'm standing in front of the green screen. That's actually makes it so I'm standing in front of the dry eraser board, which is off to the side here. It's all like to the left here in between two monitors. You've seen it before through some of the other setups. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. It's always hard to gauge what's going on in the answering the chat shows, but I hope you all had a good time tonight. A lot of you that spent your Saturday night here with me, and I appreciate it.
So I don't know if she's still here, but these snacks are courtesy of Nancy.
Are these Nancy snacks?
They are. Oh, Topo came running. He heard it.
Hey, Topo. Here's the thing. It's
You need
just
to hold
loud
the
and
mic again.
crunchy, so maybe you can just toss some over here. Sometimes Topo comes and does like tricks and stuff. I can actually probably aim the camera down a little
Right in
bit.
front of the camera. Just staring and glaring. There you go, bud. Topo. He's half asleep. Mooch's butt is just in the way. Holly wanted to know how the pie was. It was really good. It was as good as you can expect cookie dough and a pie crust to be. Let me tell you, it was amazing.
It was really good. I'm excited to have some after this.
Dale wanted to know if we're doing an after show.
No, this is kind of what we're doing.
This is the after
we're gonna
show.
feed the cats a little bit, and then we're gonna go feed the Dan.
Yes.
But I just thought
Michelle says thanks for the trivia. Thanks for
yeah,
showing
it was
up.
yes, it was a fun night. We'll be back again on Wednesday. What is Wednesday this week? What is our Wednesday show?
That's a good question, Dan.
I know, right? But we will be back this Wednesday.
Let me tell
What's
you.
that, Topo? I don't have the snacks.
This week we were doing a board game.
Oh, nice. That'll be a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun doing that last time. Oh, dang, right on Topo's nose.
Yep.
Only 2 cats came from snacks.
Yeah,
That's kind of tired.
Oh, Rizzo's over here.
Yeah, what about, I don't know where Precious is. Precious could be sleeping somewhere.
Probably on the bed.
Yes. Hi,
Topo.
Topo.
You catch it? Almost.
Topo was catching him straight in his mouth, which you got to watch out for that. But Topo
Yeah, I'm always
was...
scared he's going to choke on it.
Yeah, Topo was catching him straight in his mouth. Yes.
Can you catch one straight in your mouth, Dan?
Maybe. Let's try.
That was a little
It
low.
was too low. You can try one more time.
All right. Almost.
That went off my lip. Oh, that
Fell
like
off your
went
tooth.
in my mouth and out my mouth. Oh, it's not meant to be, I
Almost
guess.
meant.
I guess it's not meant to be.
What else is going on in the chat?
Um,
Feed the Dan! Feed the Dan!
I know, right? Cyber Husky said something, but it flagged it. There we go. So you might have to like click the little button to show it.
Sorry, it doesn't show that on the other
Yes,
screen.
yes. So happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Let's see. Lucas says, I will say, regardless of my internet speed, I, as always, am glad to have been able to hang. We are glad to have you here, friend.
Yeah, I thought it was a fun night. I know.
What else
Yes.
is going on? Dale says, I always enjoy the DANtics nights, even when they're Skype version, because I'm still answering in my head. Brittany's
good.
about to feed the Brittany. Cyber Husky with a quick plug for her channel. If you guys don't know, she does have a YouTube channel. Is it just called Cyber Husky?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see the spelling there. I recently posted a video of a space exhibit we went to. Dan edited it
Oh,
for me.
yeah,
Please
huh.
go check it out if you haven't
Yes,
already.
checked it out. I went and checked it out just the other day. It's up there if you want to check out this really neat space exhibit. It was really cool editing it, looking at all the neat space stuff and all the history that went on with us trying to go to space. I thought it was really neat. So yeah, please check it out. Please check out Cyber Husky stuff. The video is really good.
Can you
Yes.
see?
I wish there was a way for y'all to just to be able to post your links. Hannah says, "Can I plug my Etsy shop?" Yes, but like, how do we post links to this stuff? Hannah, what's Hannah's plug for her Etsy shop? What's your shop called? You have to like put that stuff. You have to like.
I kind of know what it is, but put it in the chat
Put it-
because I
put
don't
it
want
in
to get
chat.
it wrong.
Oh.
She says she still has that going, and lotions are coming soon. Dan, you got a super chat from Chris. He would like to wish you a happy Mother's Day, you dirty mother. Whoops.
Oh dang! Thank you so much, Chris, for the super chat. And I'll take it. I'll be a dirty mother. Whoopsie. That'll be fine. Thank you so much, Chris.
Kansas Homemades is her Etsy shop.
And you can find that on Etsy. You can just copy and paste it right off the screen.
Yes, and there is, I believe, a link in the RFS fam group, and you guys can plug your stuff there, within reason.
Yes.
Not, every time you ever do anything, but yeah, within reason, you guys
Yeah.
can let people know, remind people that you got stuff going on.
But it'd be cool if there was a little activated button at the end where it's like, now all you all can post your stuff. Like, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, maybe we'll
That
do
was-
a post of like, plug your things.
I did this thing twice where people submitted like their stuff that they were doing, and I would make it into I made it into like, remember like a little like ad that would
I do
play all the
remember
time,
that.
and then I tried to do that again, but then nobody sent me stuff. So
Oh.
if people are creating, maybe we should bring that back again.
Maybe we should.
I tried. So,
Gina
yes.
wishing me a happy bonus mom
Aw,
day. Thank you so
yay.
much.
I know, and you're gonna be busy working for your mom tomorrow.
I am.
That's all right. It'll be good to get this stuff done though.
Yes, we're also going to work on painting her fireplace, which we bought the supplies to do that
that's
like
right.
2 years ago.
Is that what we're gonna try
Like
to do tomorrow?
the supplies to clean it. Not we don't have the paint for
That'll
it.
be
yet,
fun.
but yeah, we'll work on some things.
That'll
around
be
her
that'll be
house.
definitely fun. All right, everybody. Well, have a great Mother's Day if that applies to you. If not, have an awesome Sunday. If you're an F1 fan, don't forget middle of the day tomorrow. The Miami, they're in Miami this week, so they're in America, so it's American hours.
Uncle Yukon has an old car for sale. Wants to know if you could plug that.
Yes, you can.
Local pickup only.
Local pickup only. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for coming out night after night when we do this. We had a great time tonight. Well, I did. I hope you did too. I thoroughly enjoyed being inside the roller coaster, which I'm outside of it now. Apparently it broke down and we had to walk down it. Did you know that Colossus at Magic Mountain broke down and I had to walk down Colossus?
I think you've mentioned that before. That's terrifying.
I had to walk down Colossus with my family. It was crazy. Yeah, so everybody have a great night and we'll see you next time here on DANtics.
Hold on, I'm not ready to press.
Oh,
any
you
of
don't
the
have to
buttons.
do
Keep
it.
talking, man.
Mooch is ready to go on
don't
that.
even
Are you
know
looking for the music?
Yeah.
It was a whole separate separate
that
thing.
just messed with
Yes,
me. Now you
it's
gotta keep
okay.
talking,
It's
Dan.
okay.
Keep
All right,
talking,
everybody,
Dan.
have a great night. Bye, everybody. This is what you do to me. This is what I do to you, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Sally says, "Have a great night, everybody." Yes, have a good night.